Hey everyone, I'm back again. And today I'm doing something different because I found this dragonfly glaze. Excuse me. And it's got a spectrum shift, blah, blah, blah. Color changing top coat. Well, guess what? I'm putting it right on my top coat called black. And I'm going to do one with the top coat and the other one with some silver foil. Obviously, you've seen what I've done, ha ha ha, due to the intro. All right, what do I do with my silver foil? I'm going to do my foil after because I'm going to do the paint on here first. Top coat paint, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to put some dabs on here. I kind of put it a little bit, well, that's probably way too much. But anyway, using my finger tool. I'm just going to smudge that around, try to get an even coat. Yes, this is going to take a little bit to dry. You could use like a hair dryer, put it on a cool setting. That's probably what I'll do to speed this process up. But that I will do off camera. And where it's a cool setting, it's not going to bake your clay. So I'm trying to get it as even as possible. As you see, I do have probably more than what I need, but just makes the effect even better. So smush that around. Like so, making sure I get it right to the edges because, you know, I need it there. I'm not worried about the bubbles, they will disappear. I do have it on my tile too. I'll just wipe that off, get a tissue, and wipe my finger off. And that should be good. And for my other one, I'm just going to lift this up because I don't really want these two connected to each other in any way, shape, or form. So I'm just going to set this over here. And this one, I've got some foil here, pieces of foil, you know, as we'll use these up. Might just as well. Just gonna rub that on there. Oh my goodness, I stuck that right to my table. Oh, I almost dropped that. Good thing the windows are closed. Let me pick this up and stick it up here. Just piece it together. Probably won't even use all this anyway. Excuse me. Grab another little piece for up here. I didn't even get it on right. Can't imagine. Good enough. So I'll get this one a little burnish. Try not to stick my finger in my glaze. And I'm going to crackle it a little bit. By rolling with your roller, sticking it in the pasta machine, or even pick it up and pull it. Well, I'm having an awful time here for some reason. Things just don't want to stay where they belong. Like this, just give it little pulls to whatever you like. And tuck these little scraps underneath. Scraps of foil. There. So now, all we have to do is wait for paint to dry, which is always a tough one for me. So I'm going to set that over here. And while I put you on pause, I'm going to take my hair dryer, and I'm going to speed that up a little bit because it is going to take a while for that to dry. And when it's finished, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Made it to my appointment and back. And the paint's dry, or whatever it's called. What did I say it was? It's been a while. Full spectrum shift. Top coat. I'm going to cut these in half, or close to. Yeah, see, that's far from close, but it's close enough. I'm going to move them over to the side, and I'm going to cut this one in somewhat half. I can't see what I'm cutting, so that's why it's just close to, or as close as. And I'm going to do this. Put them here. Slide that one up to this one as best I can. The same with this one. The best I can. I can do it. Anyone out there on a Mediterranean diet? Got any words of wisdom? Oh, really sucks having health issues, I can tell you that. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be looking up after I'm done this tutorial. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it's pretty close to how I eat anyway, but I guess I'm going to have to, I said to my other half, I said, you know, I guess no more poutine for me. Not that I eat them a lot, because I don't, but I do like them. So occasionally I will get one. And I mean very occasionally. Well, there, that looks pretty good. You see the nice little sparkles going on here? I love it. Excuse me, it's so pretty. Now, what shall I use for a cutter? Guess I'm going to go back with these. No, I might even be able to get them all on one. Look at that. It just fits. Now, excuse me, here's an issue with using any kind of paint. Doesn't matter what it is. Top coat, paint. Paint is paint. Is it doesn't cut so easily, so I'm going to push it down. And I got them exactly where I want them to be too, so that makes it easier. It'll stretch, but it won't cut through. So now that I've done that, I'm going to take, I'll use my blade here. I'm just going to gently slice through. Because I can guarantee you it's not cut. Yeah, see right here, it's not at all. But to make sure that, you know, everything's going to be nice and clean, I highly suggest you do this before lifting up your clay, because it will peel away from the clay. That's a given. Ask me how I know. Sometimes I forget and I pick it up. And it's like, oh, Ange, come on, you knew better than that. You did. Let's see how this goes. And just carefully, just see how that's peeling off? That's what it will do. But there we go. Excuse me, and I'm just doing the one pair of earrings. I'll do something with this after. Probably make a pendant or something. Might do a freehand one. I don't know. We'll see. Time will always tell. But you want to clean up your edges. It's either a before or after job, so take your pick. Would you rather do it now, or would you rather do it later? And silly me, forgot to do this on my tile. That's okay. I'll just pick it up and move it over. Cutters are getting in my way, so my blade's so long. So there, I'm going to bake these, if I can speak. I'll bake this for a complete hour on Primo's recommended temperatures, which is 275. And when it's done, well, after it's done, I am going to resin it. Just going to let you know right now, because it really brings out those beautiful colors. I'm sorry. I really don't try to be annoying. But anyway, that's me. Okay, so it's going on my tile. Oh, sorry about the loud bang. And it's going to go in the oven, and I'm going to resin, do all that fun stuff, and then I'll be back. I'll probably have to put it back on this, so I'll be back. All right, everyone, I'm back. It is the next day, but I made it back. So I rolled out a piece of clay on a number 2. These are the earrings. Let me get focus here. See how sparkly they are? I did sand the sides and the backs, and I put resin on them. I'm going to be using these eye screws. These are the ones I was telling you about that I used in the bracelet. So here they are. And I'm going to need these cutters to cut out, because I'm going to do the backs. I'm just giving this a little burnish. There. Must have been something on my paper. What am I hitting? All right, so I'm just going to cut it using the cutters that I use for the earrings, just to get a idea of what I need. Black clay all over me. That's all right. Ugh, excuse me. Oh yeah, I need some of mine. This is Kato liquid clay. I just put it in this bottle because the other, well, it's the same bottle, it's just the cover on it came off. Not cover, you know what I mean? That thing they wrap around it. That came off. So, that's what I'm down to. So I'll put some of that on. I always use way more than I need because it spreads really well. Just grab a tissue here and wipe my finger off. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so you take the one that matches the back. That would be this. Oh, and I have my little spongy thing here. Just gonna line it up. I'm gonna stick my eye screw in, center it to where I want it, if I can. Just squish this on the back. I'm just gonna go over the sides, the edge there, and just peel it back to get rid of the excess. It's supposed to be a sunny, warm day today, but not seeing any sun yet, but it's still early. Very, very early. Keep making sure your pin always stays, or your eye screw stays in the right spot. That looks right in the front. I'm just trying to push some of that clay out of the way. But I also have my little rubber tool, my handy dandy rubber tool. I'm going to take this. Just give it a press on the back. I may have to do this more than once. Gives it a really nice texture. And just smooth these sides off. going to look nice when you look at the front. Don't want all that clay sticking out. And it gives the edges a nice look. I got a fuzzy following me around. It's almost like doing the jessama, whatever, smear. Kind of the same, but a little bit different. Still making sure my thingamajiggers, my finding's still in the right spot that I want it to be, and just tap the back again. Take a look at the front. I may have clay smudges on it, which is going to make it look dull, but that will come out later. Make sure the edges are all nice. Looks pretty good. My eye's still in the right spot. There we go. There's that one done. Pick up my extra clay. Grab my other one. Excuse me again. It's one thing about having health issues. You always have, well, mine anyway. I'm always clearing my throat. Everybody says, are you sick? No, I'm not. Well, maybe I'm sick, but make sure it's line them up so they look the same. Look pretty good to me. And start doing that. Peeling back on the clay. See how it'll go on the edges, and then you can just smear it down. That's what I'm aiming for anyway. Get it on the edges. At the same time, I'm also trying to make sure there's no air bubbles in there. So I push it with my thumb down here. Do a bit of a smear. Those were her cutters too, Samantha Burroughs, Jessam's tutorial. Her pebbles, I like them. I like them a lot. I go and I see different cutters, and it's like, oh, and I like to have that, and then it's like, and you have so many cutters now that you don't use. Leave the cutters alone. I was even going to buy a 3D printer, and I'm still tempted, so I can make my own. But I haven't brought myself to do it yet. They're not as expensive as they used to be. They've come down quite a bit in price. I think the top of the line one that I was looking at was like under $300. Before, when I was looking at $1,000, maybe even more. But that would have been, you know, they weren't out that long to the public at that time. I don't think anyway. What do I know? I don't know anything. Check my eye pin screw, my eye screw. Check the back, check the sides. Looking pretty good. I think they're ready for the oven. So I'm going to bake these, excuse me, for an hour on Primo's recommended temperatures, because this is Primo. I always double check everything. See how they can put my eye screw up again. Push it up again. There we go. That's better. It happens. That's why you gotta check and double check again. Look at the front. Does the front look good? Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Other than I'm gonna have to buff up my resin, but that's all right. Just takes a little bit of a swipe, baby wipe, or whatever you want to use. There. All right, gonna bake them. I'll be back. I promise. All right, they're out of the oven. This is what the backs look like. Pretty nice. Sides look good too. So now, since I don't have any more ear wires, I thought I'd do this on here. So this is just my round ball tool. I'm just going to roll that up. I'll do the same with the other one. Whoops. Something on there. There we go. I'm going to do this one too. Just roll that up over my round pliers. Then I'm going to take, I'll just use this, my tool that I've been using. I pretty much just put my thumb here and just roll it over. And I'll do this one the same way, put my thumb here and roll this over. Oops, I'm bending it the wrong way. And I'll take my flat ones and I'll just pinch the end. I'm trying to get it sort of, oh, here we go. And just give this a little twist up like that. And I'll do this one. And at the same time, I'll straighten it out. Again, and just give it a little bend up. And that is how I do my ear wires. Then I'll put them on here and I'll give this a pinch. And it's that simple. And that's all she wrote. There's your earrings. I haven't yet buffed them up again. I just realized, I was like, oh, Ange, you probably should have cleaned them up a little bit so they look better. But I forgot. They still look good though, as you can see. Got some nice sparkle to them. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Oh, before I go, I should show you what else I made. I made a heart. Did the back, the sides. And yeah, I just put in a jump ring and a cord. That's it. But they look nice. So again, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If so, please give me a thumbs up, a like, leave a comment. Any kind of comment will do, because yeah, us tutorial people have a hard time getting YouTube to like us. So yeah, comments are nice. Thumbs up would be good, on a comment, anything. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, as I've said probably a few times. And I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.